Hey, how you doing? It's a beautiful September afternoon. I'm getting hooked up. I'm gonna get up in this tree, do a little bow hunting. Okay, so now I'm coming to you about 20 some odd feet off the forest floor. It's late September, and it's been fairly warm in the low 80s for the past few weeks. It's been real dry for an extended period of time. Plus, we have taken a few does off this property already a week or so ago. And this has caused the deer to become somewhat nocturnal. But I got up here extra early this afternoon because we just had a front come through. It started raining yesterday afternoon, rained all night and into this morning, dropped the temperatures about 10 degrees. And it's a little breezy after the front. But I suspect the weather change will have the deer on their feet earlier this afternoon than their normal crepuscular behavior. And that's a great tip. Play the weather fronts. If you have a weather change, if you have weather coming in, weather just gone through, get out there in that stand as soon as you can, because that will get the deer on their feet. Deer had stayed out there 70, maybe 80 yards, moved off up the other direction, but it was definitely on its feet feeding, and it's only 5 o'clock. We're on daylight savings time still, and there's a good 2.5 hours of daylight left, so this could get real interesting this evening. We'll see how it develops. I have no idea how good that hit was. I lost track of her about 80, 90 yards up the hill. Those little ones kept blocking the shot. I had to wait forever. I was getting nervous. They finally stepped out of the way. I got a hit on her. I don't know how good it is. I'm going to start getting down and take a look at the arrow.
I got blood right here. Something returned.
Okay, so it was dark when I got down out of my tree, and I found the arrow. It was broken in half. Didn't have no good sign on it. Found a little bit of blood right here, this little bit right here. Went and got my Coleman lantern. I've got some help. Dana's out here with me. We're going to see if we can't track this here deer. I don't know what kind of hit I got on the thing, but we're going to give it a go. See, okay, it's dawn the following morning. Dana and I followed a spotted blood trail last night for about 100 yards, and we came across that deer. She was bedded, and we got to within about 10 yards of her before I spotted her, spotted the white on her ear. She was looking right at me, and when I started backing up to tell Dana to back off, the deer jumped. So we backed out. I brought the bow in case I need it. Of course, we weren't carrying it in the middle of the night last night. Don't want to get a ticket for poaching, but I got back. We marked the spot. I got back here this morning. I'm going to try to pick up this blood trail. Yeah, I've reestablished the trail from where we lost it last night. There's some blood on this leaf here, and I'm marking the trail with toilet tissue. That helps a lot. You can establish a line of flight, of direction of travel, by looking back through the woods at the other pieces of toilet tissue. Just remember to take them out of the woods when you're done. Okay, there's no doubt she came through here. Look at there. Not gonna need this bow after all. was definitely an arduous blood trail. Hit her a little low, a little back. I got one lung in the liver, but it put her down. It just took a little while. Remember, when you're on a blood trail, if you're in doubt about the hit, back out and come back the next morning. It'll greatly increase the odds of your recovering your game. Now, this is the second antlerless deer I've taken this year, and that is good news because that means I have earned a bonus buck tag. And with some meat in the freezer early on like this, it's going to give me the opportunity to get out and chase that public land Pope and Young again this fall. Maybe I'll put one down this year. I've been trying real hard, but I'm going to get this girl out of the heat, get her home, get her processed. If you want some good advice on doing your own butchering at home, we're going to explore making a few videos along those lines too. And we've already done one. It's called How to Grind Deer Burger. So make sure you check that out and keep your eye on Camo Chair Productions for more great outdoor adventures.